Want to grow your own vegetables, you don't have a greenhouse, maybe you can't build that hoop house I showed you, no problem. A vegetable trough. This is so easy to build, tons of vegetables out of it. Let's do it in 3 minutes. Okay, we're taking a step back in time again to younger, skinnier, beardless me. As you can see, it's nice and light, this project, nice and simple. So you can see it there built. Now, we're going to be using 4x2 pressure treated for the legs, and we're going to be using 7x1s for the main body. Nice and cheap, all rough cut stuff. The legs are actually recycled. So 45-degree cuts on the end of all our legs. That's it. We're going to cut 6 of them in total, 3 legs. And you can make this as big or as small as you want. I'm just lining the legs up using a board. So I've measured up 450 mil. It's about a third of the way up. And that's where we're going to cross these legs. And they're crossing at 90 degrees. So this is very simple. There is no joinery in this whatsoever. Screw it all together just like that. You can see it there. So using a square, you can see it's a cross. So if we sit the 245s on that board and just let that be, pretend that's our ground, you can see how it goes together. Stand them all up. You know, again, you can make this any size you want, as long or as small as you want. You can do 2 legs, 3 legs, 4 legs, whatever you want, nice and simple. Now, just cutting the boards that are going to make up the main body. We'll sit them inside in our frames like this. Again, there's no joinery or anything in this. So just get the corners to sit against each other. Don't put one board under the other, because otherwise it'll end up an inch shorter on one side and then you'll have to rip a board. There's no other cutting or ripping or anything in this. Drop everything in place then, screw it all in, and that's the body of the veg truck almost done. 2 2x2 battens on either end, just so we can screw on our end pieces. Just gives it a bit more meat and a bit more strength to the end of the frame. Now we're going to just make the end boards. This couldn't be easier. 145-degree cut. Hold that up against it and just scribe your other 45-degree cut. Make 2 of them because there's one on each end. And just do that the whole way up. Nice and simple. No measurements required. And just screw everything on. There's the end made. And you've also made the opposite end as well if you're cutting 2 of each piece. Nice and simple. So now I'm just putting liner in this. So this is a just a weed liner. The liner is just to keep the soil off the timber. The timber is not pressure treated. So it's just to make it last longer. Now I have this 4 or 5 years and it's still going strong. So once you keep the soil off the timber, it will last a lot longer. Now just putting battens on the inside of it there again, just to hold that liner in place. And it's also where we're going to screw on our mitered frame. So our mitered frame is just 45-degree cuts again. Everything in this is just 45s. Screw our mitered frame together. And there you go. You have a nice wide frame then that you can lean on. You can put stuff on, pots on, that kind of thing. So it's kind of a little work area around your vegetable trough. And that's it. As simple as that. Believe me, it really is so simple. That's all you got to do. Hey guys, so there we go. Full build video, as always, is available on my YouTube channel if you want the long form content. I have my onions in this now at the minute. I've got a whole pile of vegetables out of this. They're nice, simple, easy to build. Build it any size. Build it to suit your space.